Hey race fans, welcome back to another lap of Chase This Race. Today we're going to be answering a fundamental question. What is pure stock racing? We're also going to be talking about the history of the sport and of Lawrenceburg Speedway. So be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get this lap underway. What is a pure stock car? It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a car that hasn't been modified from its original factory specs. Everything is stock, from the motor to the brakes to the body. Also known as hobby stock or showroom stock cars, these babies really are the last in a long and storied history of stock car racing. It's a history that has its roots in the era of Prohibition. Moonshine runners or bootleggers like Junior Johnson used to soup up their stock cars so they could stay ahead of the law. When Prohibition came to an end, these drivers started racing locally. In 1948, Bill France Sr. organized the first formal stock car racing body, NASCAR. Since then, local stock car racers with names like Petty, Jarrett, and Earnhardt have raced their way into the heart of an entire nation. Today, pure stock racing is all that's left of stock cars. The cars in NASCAR's top tiers are anything but stock. Modifieds, sprints, late models, and even street stocks have departed from the truly stock models. Now, I'm not bashing other series. I love watching all kinds of racing. I only mean to point out that pure stocks are actually purely stock. Now we'll be racing at Lawrenceburg Speedway, which has a history even older than stock car racing. Over 100 years old, the track was first a horse racing track on the Indiana side of the Ohio River. After World War II, it was repurposed into a 3/8 mile, 12-degree banked clay oval for automobile and motorcycle racing. Through the years, the track has hosted all sorts of famous series and drivers. In 2001, the track was completely overhauled. A new track surface, new bleachers, new lights and speakers have made Lawrenceburg the premier dirt racing venue it is today. I want to thank you for running another lap with me. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the history of American stock car racing. But more importantly, I hope we can all have a deeper appreciation and respect for the incredible opportunity of having our own part, you and I, in this legendary sport. Through history, we're joining Junior Johnson, the Moonshine Runners, Lee Petty, and Ralph Earnhardt. And at Lawrenceburg, we'll race ghosts of AJ Foyt, Mario Andretti, and Jeff Gordon. It's a serious thing. We owe it to the history of our sport and to the memory of everyone who came before us, to be the very best that we can be, to run clean and to run hard. Thank you again for liking and subscribing and being a part of this race team. We're joining everybody who's ever raced a car or worked on a motor or even cheered for the checkered. And together, we'll chase this race.